Here we are. We're on the Gosper ferry. Going to go across to see the submarines. I can't see them from here. I don't know where they are exactly. Oh, there's the aircraft carriers over there. Yeah. Should be a good day. Okay, welcome to the Royal Navy Submarine Museum. This place looks like, okay, actually that place over there looked like Auschwitz. But we're not at Auschwitz. We're in England. There's a couple of big submarines. Oh, that's a submarine, yeah. This should be interesting. Another little deep sea thing to the rescue. That's part of an old sub. Actually, I'll take a picture of that later. Here's a submarine from 1901. So that's the front, and that's the back. Let's go inside. Oh, that must be some sort of... Oh, it's a torpedo. Oh man, this would have been claustrophobic. Gotta watch your head. It's pretty low. Let's load the torpedo up. No, can't open it. So there's a big cracky, so it must have got hit or something. That's a general, definitely a major fail there. Start the engine. Hopefully that's how you'd escape. Not very large compared to today's standards. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Little old submarine. And now we're going to go see this big guy. That looks okay. That'd be pretty cool inside, so yeah, looking forward to that. There's a torpedo that you don't want to get hit. Let's go inside. A smaller little submarine. I'm gonna guess it's World War II. It's a pretty cool little museum, this one. What is that? That is big. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, so this is, doesn't say anywhere. I can't see anything. But yeah, definitely World War II. Wow, okay, small little engine compared to the other one. Oh, this is tight. Wow. So one bed, possibly another bed over there, or just basically this is a single man craft. There'd have to be a couple. Probably they're actually sharing the beds themselves between a couple of guys. Okay, it's cool. Let's go see what that other one is.
We make the submarine submerged by making it heavier. We've got the ballast tanks on the side. The pressure hull is just a long cigar tube, if you like. Whereas we make them heavier by bringing water into the ballast tanks. And those are the bulges on the side here. The nuclear submarines are completely different. They're pretty much circular all the way around. The tanks are much smaller, but
Inside the torpedoes.
there's a few head hazards here, so take care. And your eyes will look closed down out in the daylight. And there's a few trip hazards here, so just take care. This is probably the worst compartment for trip hazards. Your eyes will open up.
This is only a one compartment submarine, one level.
Forward torpedo stowage compartment. With behind me here, the four ends, we've got the four forward torpedo tubes.
Okay, here we are in the officer's mess. And as you see, there's canisters there. They're actually CO2 canisters. They open up each side and they put them on that machine and takes out the CO2 in the air. So the CO2 will build up heating like that in the actual submarine. And that little machine is an oxygen producer. So it makes your oxygen. So here we are going through where the guys used to sleep. Pretty, not very comfortable, but that's his wife, or Mrs. So you can hear them snoring.
They're venting the sewage tank.
Officers place to sleep. Chain Mansfield.
Anyway, it's baby's heads tomorrow.
Baked beans, not a good idea to eat on an enclosed environment. They actually had air conditioning, so as the guy said, it was funny that the Admiralty added air conditioning. That's the officers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 officers in the room. That's another little place to sit down and have a rest.
Thanks, fellas. I wish we had the tot on Canadian boats.
160 men actually used to work on this machine. On this sub, compared to the newer submarines of about 140 on the nuclear subs. This is a nice little area. Yeah, they actually ate a lot of baked beans, and they smoked.
Get the submarine ready to fire those missiles within 15 minutes when the signal comes in. So I say every week.
Don't know what that is.
It may be consecutive days, but average throughout the patrol.
A lot of
once a
pops.
week, they'll send the signal, and then everybody goes to action stations, and you get the
Very
submarine
cool.
ready to fire the missile. And then, of course, the signal comes in, and it's a test.
Periscopes.
We're always receiving signals.
Officer, we're watching the tower.
Opposite shot, 1 clip.
Shot 1 clip. 30 feet.
Opposite shot, 2 clips.
Shot 2 clips.
Opposite shot, 2 clips, 1 pin.
Shot 2 clips.
35 feet. Opposite shot, 2 clips, 2 pins.
Shot 2 clips, 2 pins.
40 feet. Officer on the watch, below.
Martins closed up at diving station.
Low Q.
45 feet. 50 feet.
Q blown. Q Kingston shot.
55 feet.
Vent.
Accommodations.
The engines.
It's one of the cylinder heads, 18-inch bore, 18-inch stroke, and they wouldn't carry a spare piston with the associated rings, and they could do a change at sea. The advantage being you've got 2 engines, so you can still repair, dirty repair, work on one and still maneuver the submarine. Supercharge, give it a little bit of extra speed.
So supercharged is back in World War II. Actually, this wasn't used during World War II.
Underneath the switchboard here we've got the motors. There's a motor for...
That's it. It's a big ship. Very interesting. And that was the submarine. Now we're off to the ammunitions factory, or armament, whatever it was. Okay, we're at the armament museum. That's where the water is. I'll just go back to this nice building where they actually held the gunpowder. There's a lot of gunpowder held in here. It's actually a nice building. It's actually warm in here. Interesting brickwork. And that's reloading bullets over there. Nice barrels to sit on if you get tired. Tiny little cannon. Store all the ammunition. Basically everything in here is to kill you. And big bombs. Large bombs. Actually they're water mines. So you trigger one of these off and say goodbye to your ship. cannons from ships. That's a nice model of a ship. Very nice. Sort of frigate. HMS Canada. Submarine gun. Well, that one didn't have a good day. Something I think you find on a ship. Torpedoes? Don't know what these are. Torpedo warheads. 1872. Jesus. It's alright. Some sort of cruise missile. Fragile, I don't think so, it's fragile, mate. And more cruise missiles. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and check it out. Okay, we finally made it to the HMS Warrior. This is bigger than the Caddy Sark. Oh yeah, this place, this thing is massive. Huh? So I wonder if we can go down. Oh, big seagull. Oh, this thing is massive. Oh, guns. So I'm gonna guess 1800s, as most things were made. Oh yes, this is old. The Warrior. So she's 418 feet long. Yeah. So this is quite a few guns. This is much more modern than the previous ship we saw. Of course it was, because that one was 250 years old. So, well, this would be too far behind. But how do you shoot through those little windows? You'd have to push the gun forward. It's like the mess hall or the quick cooking area. Big cannons. Okay. So this must be where they kept the all the armaments. This ship is 30 years younger than the Victory, and basically it would take out the Victory in a matter of minutes. She's steel construction, and these was actually all done by hand. Those links are about 20 pounds, no sorry, 40 pounds each. Down to the next level. So this is everyone's bags or rations or whatever they were. So every man, I guess, had his own bag. 500 people apparently. I changed it. So all these little rooms and chambers, and oh, that's where you had your bath. Got washed. Didn't have this on the Victory. You dried your clothes, or spare propeller, I guess. Wow, that's not bad. Gee, how'd they get that out of there? Smells very dusty. So this must have been the brig if you got in trouble. This must be where the guy actually sewed the sails if they had any tears in it. Let's go upstairs. Okay, so we just got down to the infirmary, I believe. So if you're sick, this is where you got healed by the medicine man. Okay, that was the HMS Victory. Massive ship. Not a very good lifestyle being on this ship, but you got paid well. At least you kept it taken care of. This must have been how you actually steered the ship. There must have been at least 8 guys here. So even though it had sails, you ran the boilers for constantly. You had 10 boilers, but you ran at least 4 constantly without actually ever switching them off. And that was 8 hours of constant shoveling coal. Yeah, hard life. Okay, this is the Horatio Nelson, Lord Nelson's little life. Museum about what he had. Maybe not what he had, maybe just little wares or souvenirs that you probably used to be able to buy back in the old days. I don't see any of his own personal little things, but okay, there's his chair, possibly. Okay, I think I remember they mentioned some sort of table on the Victory. Nelson's tableware. And his chair. That's pretty what he wrote. My dear Lord. Is that how tall he was? Okay, he wasn't very tall. His mistress. She looked tall. Broken sword. And a few of his personal things. Wow, okay. Interesting. Okay, the M33. That was a coastal bombardment monitoring ship. So actually doesn't look open, so I guess I can't go inside. But behind it is the massive Prince of Wales and Prince of Wales? Oh, they're over there. It's Queen Elizabeth. Massive warships. Let's go see this little museum part. Okay, we're inside the museum for the HMS Victory. Nothing there. Oh, let's check myself out with an old-time hat. Do I look like a year-old sailor? Oh yeah. Actually, I got a large noggin, so hat doesn't really fit. Remember this one? Actually, this doesn't fit either. But how's that look? Still got too large of a noggin. Okay, must be something downstairs. Let's have a look. It's downstairs. anything down here? Well, it's a bit dark. Okay, we're on the second floor of the HMS Victory. Okay, so these must be all something figureheads that they've put on all the ships from previous times. Okay, actually rather large. That's cool. Okay, well, we've seen this museum. Let's go home. Okay, we're back in London. Just got off the tube, and we're going to. Well, I don't think we're going there, but we're going to the O2 shopping outlet. On this cold, grey day, but there is a good thing. It's not raining, so I think we just follow this for a while till we get there. Okay, this is right next to the O2 Stadium. Let's see if there's anything to get excited about this food hall. No one's here. It actually smells like, I can smell Indian. So yeah, no one's here, no vibe. I guess nothing to get excited about. Well, let's go inside the O2. Probably next door to the O2, Mr. Ramsey's opening up a street burger place. Good on him. So I wonder what this place is going to look like. Yeah, it's like a large balloon, canvas balloon. So, over all the shopping outlets are up there. Yeah, shopping centre without any vibe. Well, not for me. Better luck next time. Okay, we're at the Sky Garden. We're going to go outside and check out London. Actually, you can go up there also. It's pretty crowded here today, or tonight. Got told off because I can't have my handle on the GoPro because it's apparently an OHS issue. Stupid rule. You can go inside it.
Pronto? Perché cazzo siamo alti qua, non so. J'aimerais bien, ouais.
That's a shop.
Metropolis of
Tower
London.
Bridge and everything, and that's a top London.
Well, it's Tower Bridge, I think.
Saying Tower London something. This is the view.
So you've got the House of Parliament down there somewhere. Tate Modern. So in the top of the Sky Garden. Here we are at Portobello Markets on a Saturday, having a look around. Get some little wares, old records, cameras, angry dogs. Smell the food. I can get an old soccer jersey. Some of the lovely food that's available. too cold for anything cold. You want something hot. Old watches in the oven there, £5 each. Old jewellery. You probably find something decent here. Oh yeah, that's really exciting. Old photos. Portobello Markets. Not bad.
Yeah.
Do I want a donut? I certainly do. Actually, that looks very good. Especially the custody and cream one. I think I might have to go for that. Actually, I wouldn't want one of those custody and cream ones. That is very good. Some of the delights here. Oh, paella. Plenty of paella.
And I'll have a toilet.
Plenty of food around here.
I'm loving the sample business.
Oh, decent hot dogs. £7, $14. Porsche Turbo. Quite a few exotic cars around here. Just past the Lamborghini previously, not too long ago. This is just up the road from our hotel. Some little markets. I'm just curious what all these buildings used to be. Hot winter punch. Okay, that's pretty cool. Salami's over there. Pasta. He cooks it right in front of you. Induction heater. That's all right. Okay, another day in London. And today we're walking around Kensington Gardens. Looks pretty bare and it is cold. It'd be really nice here in summer, but so Palace should be somewhere down that end. Oh, we'll wait till we get there. Okay, we got to the lake part. A lot of geese around. That one's gone upside down. There's the Queen Victoria statue, 1873, and little Kensington Palace just behind it. I'm not sure if that's where Lady Diana and Charles lived. I don't know my history. It's a nice little swimming pool. Apparently that lake you can't swim in, but there is another lake behind it. People do swim in summer. A little bit too cold today to go swimming. It's not a bad little house. Small little palace compared to all the rest of them. Oh, I wonder if that's the Lady Diana. Oh yes it is. Oh yes, I think she was buried here.
Oh, everyone looks like it night on the lights on.
Oh yeah, probably look better in summer. I want to get closer to that.
Oh yeah.
So this William, Harry, who's the other one?
I don't know, but Harry's not wearing any shoes.
Okay. We're in Piccadilly. Nice neighbourhood. And we're going to go see the Wallace collection in this very charming looking building. It's a really expensive area, this. It's great. This should be good. Some artwork. Now we just left the building behind us, the Wallace collection, and I have to say some of the artwork and paintings and timber work and statues were the best preserved I've ever seen. Well worth coming here if you are going to see the Wallace collection. and that's part of the building. Actually, brilliant building, great brickwork. Certainly not a Croatian bricklayer that I know, but yeah, actually there's quite a few gorgeous buildings here. Amazing the way the architecture here. Oh, there's electric. Oh, there's my Porsche. Oh, there's electric cars. It's actually pretty cheap there. Well, it's actually not cheaper, but it is better to have an electric car here in London. You don't get to pay this daily duty tax. Some beautiful buildings here. Don't know what this street this is, but certainly a nice looking street. Very English. The American car. Okay, I didn't know what street this was, but I think this is Maryborough Village. So, yeah, so Maryborough Village. Just walking the streets. This is a very looking old station. Probably the original from a long time ago. I can't say when. Actually, I think this is one of the original undergrounds. Still the same brickwork. See, here comes the tube train now. Another beautiful day in London, blue skies, and that's where we're going to, the Royal Air Force Museum. I think we go in here. Okay, here we are inside the museum. Attack. Some sort of missile, I believe. It must have been the 12-minuters or 12-seconders from Blackadder. That's a huge helicopter. Small little jet. Probably these days a little trainer. That's this hangar. I wonder if that's a Spitfire. We'll find out. Right next to the large chopper, I didn't see this, but that's the F-35. Without any ornaments. It's actually rather large, 15 meters long. And now that's a big airplane. Looks like something actually you walk into. I'm sorry, you land on water. Drop a few bombs. The short Sunderland MR5. Can we go inside? I don't think we can. It's temporarily closed. Oh well. Okay, we're in the First World War, Hangar 2. And Jesus, you'd be keen to fly that thing. Really old plane. This one looked a little bit better. Some of these actually flew 180 k's an hour. So how much do this fly? 18 to 33, 8,875 kilometers high, 153 kilometers an hour. That's not bad. It's made out of paper. I'd like to touch it, but or cloth. But I don't want to get told off. More biplanes. Wow, that's a strange looking thing. There's a lot of little biplanes around. I don't know what that one's called, a triplane or... What's that? Cauldron G3. Top speed, 108. So it went okay. Sopwith triplane, 188 k's an hour. Wow. Old cars, motorbikes, just like in the movies. I always wondered what those curtains were, all those cloth around the ankles. I like to read about it. Okay, it's not bad. In modern age, from 1980s onwards. I don't know what sort of jet that is, but looks quick. Looks like the old F-111s. So let's find out what aircraft this is. What plane is that? Plane drips oil. Oh, they should have taken the oil out. GR1 Tornado. Strange colours. Guinness Girl. Don't know. Tornado again. Buccaneers and Tornado. Oh, that's one of those drones. Harrier. And Hercules. Chinook. I know those. We've got those at home. Okay, I think we're now getting into the Second World War. No, it still looks like First World War. Well, it's possibly could be Second World War. Yeah, the aeroplanes do look a little bit more modern, except for those two. Looks like a wooden flying boat of some sorts. Record breakers. What did he do? Probably didn't crash. Actually, this place is huge. Don't know what sort. They don't say. You actually have to go to the board to find out what it is. That looks like a Spitfire. And so does that one. Oh, okay, look at it. So that's what they trained in. Oh, that's okay. Beaufighter TFX. Beaufort. Oh, that's a massive. What's that? Some sort of landing on water boat thingy, flying things. Flying boat. Bristol B-17 gun. Oh, that one. What's this one? It's the Hudson, Lockheed Hudson. World War II. Vietnam type helicopter. The Gazelle, Napier Gazelle. It's a bit more modern. Rescue helicopter. Kitty Hawk 3. Alright, now we're getting into the more modern stuff. Fighter 4. Hawker Hurricane. No, that can't be it. That's not a macaroni. That's a nice looking jet. Oh, it looks like a F-14. No, it's not. It's a Tornado F3. Actually, they're huge, these things. I'm going to guess this one now. Let's say Phantom F4. Messerschmitt. Okay. So what's this one? No, oh, it is a Phantom, but a FGR2. Plenty of planes here. Don't know what that is. Hawker Tempest. Korean War. Okay. Some sort of bomber. The Canberra PR3. Is that a Sabre? Only guessing. Provost. Lightning F6. Wow, that's fat. Okay, that was the World War II and modern day. Great looking museum. See you later. Far more advanced than actually World War I. We're in this can't remember. Well, where was it? Oh, the Phantom. Old controls. Wouldn't want to have an oil leak. That's very old. Two-seater. Went pretty well, but okay, this Beaufort torpedo bomber, World War II, was actually built in Britain and in Australia. 700 were built in Australia. Actually, Australia actually does build something. Well, they don't seem to build anything anymore. Apparently, it's a very successful bomber during World War II. Okay, what's this one? It's a big one. Okay, well, this is the Lancaster. Massive bomber. I didn't think actually it was this big. Actually, that's a huge bomb, whatever it is. One of its nuclear bomb. Trolley bomb. 2,200 pound Grand Slam. Now, yeah, you don't want to be underneath that when it drops. Oh, that's a sorry sight of a bomber. It's another aeroplane, I'm not sure what sort. Indian Air Force. So this was, I don't know, probably similar to the Lancaster. Looks like he got shot. Rolls-Royce Vulture engine. Handley Page Halifax Mark II. Probably shot down and sat somewhere in the forest for a while. Oh yeah, he got ripped apart. Yeah, that looks like a Spitfire. No, the Junkers. Two-seater bomber. So, which one was this? Hankel. German twin-engine medium bomber. A Japanese bomber, Mitsubishi. And there's a Zero, a Japanese Zero. There's all sorts of aeroplanes here. That's a big bomber behind that. Ferry Battle Mark 1. And that big one, I don't know. Probably looks American actually. I think it is American by the star there. Boeing B-17. Oh, that's a big one, yeah. Oh, that's a modern jet. That's huge. That little thing is a Messerschmitt Comet. But look at this thing. Wow. What are you? Dalma ferret. Well, that's a little ferret. But what's that big thing over there? I'll have to find it somewhere. Let's go over there. Quite a few bombs there. This is very impressive. So what are you? Avo Vulcan B Mark II. Nuclear bomber. Wow. So 56 to 84. Okay. Not bad. You reckon? I think she believes me. Didn't know they had that. I think this is a French plane. De Havilland. No. Sounds American. And another German bomber. Okay. A very interesting museum. Gotta see it. Okay. That concludes the RAF Museum, Air Force Museum. Fascinating museum. That's a mighty bomb. I just noticed that. That's some sort of nuclear bomb. High capacity bomb. 1,200 pound. Wow. That was big. Yeah, fascinating museum. Well, definitely worth coming out here to see. It's sad to think that a man would actually make all this to kill each other. We just can't live in peace. It's happening right now in the world. They're killing and shooting each other. What do you do? So long, jets. Great aircrafts. Till next time. Okay, today we're walking around Richmond. There's the Richmond Theatre. I don't know if that means anything, but this place was made famous by Ted Lasso. So we're just going to go for a little walk around Richmond. Apparently I was told there's actually a really nice little suburb. So we're heading towards the township where he looks like right there in the corner. Let's get a little bit closer. And it's got a bit of frost on it. And yes, it is cold. Apparently we're told it's going to snow here in London on Wednesday, so we shall see. Just came up to this strange vine. It looks like it's growing and actually through the rails and everything. Amazing. Nice little townhouses here. But that's if they're called townhouses. But over there, they look like they're definitely townhouses. And they'll be worth quite a bit actually. Here, nice chicken. Seagulls having a meal. There's the Prince's Head. That's where Ted Lasso would go and have a sit down and drink of pale ale or something. You should remember this green shop. Nice little spot. Blue skies, clear day. It's all going to change tomorrow.
That one there is the Princess.
Yep. Nice little alleyway. Richmond Close. Oh yeah, there's Ted Lasso. Unfortunately, he's not making the show anymore. It was a great show. Decided not to play the role anymore. Should give it to somebody else, I'd say. Actually, that looks like a nice place for a coffee. It's coming up very shortly.
We go back and walk around the other one. Oh, patisserie.
Quaint little houses. Look like something out of Harry Potter. Just heading towards the river at Richmond. Let's get a little bit closer. Certainly a lot of frost around. It's certainly flowing, alright,
I
Lord.
wonder if we can walk back that way.
Ah, there's a lot of ice here.
Do you think we can?
Yeah, I'd say we can. I was going to go close to the river, but it seems very sloppy and sloshy. There's the typical cops or the ambulance. Ooh, a lot of ice here. Oh yeah, the river's flowing all right. You would not want to end up in that. That would be so cold. A good looking river, beautiful bridges. Twickenham Bridge. There's Twickenham Bridge over there. Clearish water. A lot of pigeons. So one of this is salt water or
It is the Thames.
it is the Thames? Oh, okay. Back here again. Not as busy today, so which is good. So we'll have a lot of the stuff to ourselves. Oh, here we are inside the Egyptian era. Please do not touch. I'd like to. What about? This is a brilliant museum, I have to say. I think there's two horses here. Yes, I remember now. Or one horse. Another large room of Greek or Roman. What are they? Parthenon. Actually, this was a very nice. I remember this. Nice exhibition. Macabre. We're actually going into the Egyptian and the Cleopatra section. Life, death and rebirth. There should be a few mummies here. Well, there are. Cleopatra. A couple of dead pussycats.
Which is on, you know, what the restaurant was.
Just walked into the Greek section, some Greek armour. Oh, potteries. A bit of swords. Little kids doing homework. Oh, this little genius little plot has a little ball every 30 seconds. Rotates. 1820. What a clock's here? Well, it's something different. Look, there's little watches everywhere. A little bit of armour there. Okay, I've just been to the British Museum. Great museum. Been here twice now. Oh, sorry, 3 times. Didn't stay as long as, because we basically seen everything on the first and second time. So, yeah. So we're off to Covent Gardens. Actually, a great fence that one. We're just walking around Canary Islands. Sun seems to have gone. The clouds are taking over. I reckon the weather's going to change and might snow in the next day or so. Well, this came from an underground shopping centre, which is huge and amazing actually. Mind you, these gardens look good, pretty good also. Jubilee Place. I think that's where we're going. Okay, Jubilee Place, underground shopping centre or mall. Actually, they seem to have everything underground here. It's actually not bad. Let's get walking. Okay. Going to our hotel for the last time. We'll sit around here for the next hour or so before heading back to London and onto the tube and to Heathrow Airport. It's not a bad little area. We're outside St Pancras. That's a new Google building being made. Let's go into some warm. Actually not a bad little hotel, this one. Let's go down and sit down somewhere.